Okay, so good evening, everyone.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening, sir.
All right, how are you all, guys? Okay, good evening.
Fine, sir. How are you?
Yes, I'm good. Okay, so let me share my screen. Then let's start our class. Okay, so okay, is it visible?
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. Okay, so before proceeding to the next topic, let's discuss one example that we have already have completed. Okay,
Sir, your voice is not clear.
my voice is not clear. Okay, let me check the connection.
No, sir, it's not clear.
And your video is also.
Is it visible, guys, now?
Yes, sir, visible.
And my voice, is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine, fine. So let's start with an example. So for example, I have this text. Okay, and inside this text, I am writing ABC and this. Okay, I want to apply one function. Text dot is alpha. What will be the output? Can anyone tell me what will be the expected output of this line?
False, sir.
Am I audible, guys? Am I audible?
Audible, sir.
Okay, so the answer is false. The answer will, yes, the answer will be false. Why? Because we added punctuation here. We added a special symbol here. So if you are using one function which is alpha, and if your string is containing other symbol other than the alphabets, okay, so it will be false. Okay. For example, if I write here text ABC 123, so if I write here print text is alpha, so again it is false. Text, okay, ABC ABC, so print text is alpha, right? So this will be true because this string is containing now only the alphabets, right? So let's see, we are getting expected output or not. So we are getting expected output. The same thing we can achieve with function as well. So how you will achieve some with function? So just create a function using def keyword, okay, and char check or check string. Okay, any name we can give, and here we will pass this function have one required argument, which is suppose text. Okay, and we can give hint also, like what type of value it will accept. This text will accept only string value, so I'm writing here string. Okay, and we can give one more hint, like what type of value it will return. So I'm writing here bool, because it will return boolean type of value. Now here we can write the code. Okay, so before writing the code, let me create one text. Okay, abc 1 2 3. Okay, and I'm printing what? Okay, I can store this result called res1 or r1 check string. So whenever we call this function check string function, it required one argument, because this is what required argument, right? So here we will pass text. Okay, and here we have to write the logic. Okay, if text dot is alpha. Okay, so if it is containing only alphabets, it will be true. If the condition will be true, we will return what? True. Okay, and otherwise if it is containing other than alphabets, like digits, like special symbols or anything, it will be false. Okay, and this return is what type? Boolean type. That's why we specified here it is boolean. Okay, and it will return to the calling line. Okay, so this is the line which is calling to this function, and it will return the result to the r1. Okay, and this what we call this? Calling or invoking with required argument, right? We are calling or invoking a function with required argument. If I will print r1, so what it will give? It will give false. Okay, so if I'm creating here text 1 like abc, and I'm storing the result in r2 check string text. Okay, what's the text variable name? Text1. So here we need to pass text1. Okay, and we will print the result r2. What it will print? It will print true, right? So this is how we are getting the out. Okay, so this is just a functionality we are using. Otherwise, if you don't want to write this like conditions, if else, directly you can write, directly you can return text dot is alpha. Okay, because whenever this text will contain any special character or number, what it will give? It will become false. Okay, this line will become false, and it will return what? False. And false is what type? Boolean type, where it will return to the calling line. Okay, so this is how also we can execute this code. So answer is same. Answer is same, true and false. Getting? Everyone understanding this?
Yes, sir.
Okay, all right, guys. And to the new student, today we have one new student with us. Her name is Lata. Okay, so she joined, I think, day before yesterday, maybe on Saturday. So I think today is her first class. So I want to tell you here in this class. So we these classes are like what we can say, cultivating the skills inside the developers or students. So as much as possible, try to make yourself interactive. If it is possible with like mic, so you can interact with mic. If it is not possible due to some background noise or something, You can use chat box also, but try to be interactive in this class, okay? Because here we all are here for improvement purpose. Okay, this is the motto for this class, that all we are improve. Okay, we will enhance our skills. Okay, so it's better if a student will interact. Okay, and okay, later like other things you will slowly understand. Okay, so let me move to another topic now. So okay, so I'm creating here one function def. Okay, I'm creating here one function and I'm printing here like hello. Okay, and okay, so I'm not printing here hello, I want to print here text. Okay, so how can I call this function? I can call this function like this. Will it work? Will it work?
No, sir.
So what is the error?
No, sir.
What will be the error?
We need to give argument.
What we call this type of function? What?
Parameter.
Function with parameter.
Okay, what type of parameter it has?
Text.
A function is having required parameter. Okay, a function is having required parameters means whenever you will call this function, you need to pass the argument. Okay, so we need to pass the argument is like text like hello. Okay, so we will pass here text. So can we say required argument passed successfully, right? So now it will execute, right? But I want whenever I'm not passing any argument, it should display what? It should display hi. Okay, and if someone okay, like it should not give error. Suppose if I'm calling this function, so it shouldn't give any kind of error. But if I will call this, so it will give error. See, it is giving error, but I don't want this error. Instead of this, I want just a message. What message I want? Like empty text. Like I want this message here. I want to print one message here, empty text. Whenever you are calling this function without passing any parameter, here we are not passing any parameter, so here it should print what? Empty text. Here I am passing parameter, so it should display what? Whatever text it is containing. So what we can do, how we can achieve this output? Anyone? Any idea?
Sir, your voice is breaking.
Sir, your video is not moving.
Okay, I don't know why this much internet issue. Is it fine now? Is it clear, guys?
Now it's clear.
Okay. So what I want to say, when I'm calling this function, so it required one parameter, okay, because it is containing one required parameter. So if I will call this function without parameter, it will give error. But my task is it should not give any kind of error. If you are calling this function without argument, means it should display message empty text. Otherwise, it should display whatever text we are passing. How we can handle this problem? Any idea, anyone?
We can assign the value in function
Default
parameter field.
We can
Default parameters.
Assign the value
okay.
during function, writing a function as default parameter value.
Okay, so I think Lata is correct. Okay, so in last class we have discussed one topic which is known as default parameter or optional parameter. If you will give the parameter, it will accept. If you will not give the parameter, it will not throw an error. It will not give an error. So can we make it default parameter? How you can make it? Like this. So when something is not there, print hello. If something is there, then print what? Print what? Print whatever it is we are passing. So here instead of printing giving error here, it will print what? Empty. No, okay. If you want to print empty text, so we need to print here we have to give here empty text as a string, default argument or parameter. So see, when we are calling this function with parameters, so it is printing the string whatever we are passing inside the function. But when we are calling it without any parameter argument, so it is printing what? Empty text. Getting this? Everyone? Yes or no? Okay, so now let's understand function with variable. Am I audible?
Yes, sir. Audible.
Okay. So what is this variable length argument? Okay. Def fun1. Okay. And
which can access multiple or single number of arguments.
yes. Yes, very nice. Okay. Inside function, I'm just printing one message which is inside function. And at the time of calling this function,
Sir, your voice is not proper.
okay, so at the time of calling this function, I want to pass these values. Okay, so if you know the traditional way, so what you will do, you will write here A for receiving 10, B for receiving 20, C is for receiving 30, D is receiving 40. Okay, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, and H. Like that you will write. Am I right or not? And then it will print inside function. If you will miss any one parameter, it will give what? It will give error. So it is giving error. Okay, so when you have multiple argument to pass, then in this situation you can create variable length argument or parameter. Okay, so it accept okay argument as a tuple, or it store argument as tuple. Okay, let's see. So how to make it? We will write here. Okay, what we will write here is star A, right? So let's just run it. So it is saying inside a function. Okay, see, we are passing how many arguments? So many arguments, more than one argument we are passing, and all these arguments are storing inside what? Inside a variable, and this parameter is known as variable length parameter. Okay, variable length parameter. If you will check the type of this, print type of A, so what it will display? it will display tuple. If you will print here a, so what it will display? So let's see. So inside the function, first we are getting this message. Okay, what is the type of this? Tuple. And tuple we represent with parenthesis. So this is what? Tuple. Right? If I want to access a value of any parameters, I can use indexing because tuple follow indexing. So we are printing what? It is printing what? 40. Are you getting this, everyone? Yes or no? Tell me guys, am I audible?
Understanding, sir.
Okay. So you can pass other things as well. For example, like you can pass here like hello world. Okay, 10, 20. So this also you can pass. If you want to pass only one argument, you can pass. If you want to pass two arguments, you can pass. Okay. Okay, so it is giving error. Why it is giving error? Can anyone tell me? What is the reason it is giving error? It is saying tuple index out of range. So we are doing here very basic mistake. So who can identify the mistake?
Yes, sir.
There is no
in third
value
line.
in third index.
Okay, so for the function for this function call, we are passing what? We are passing one parameter, and we are trying to accessing which parameter? The third one, which is not available. Okay, so it's better if we will write 0 here. Otherwise, we need to increase the number of arguments. Now, what is the error? Fun2 we are writing. There is no fun2. We have function 1 only. Okay, so we are getting this result. Okay, so now the task is for you. Write a program to add two numbers. Okay, using variable length argument and return the sum. Who will write the code for this? Who can write the code for this? Anyone would like to share the screen? Anyone, guys? Sai Lakshmi, Arsala, Lata, Mamta, Reshma, Sabina, and Juberia. Are you guys anyone interested to share the screen? Okay, this is very simple. Very simple question I'm asking. You have to write a program to add two numbers using variable length argument and return the sum of that two numbers. Who will share the screen? Let me stop my screen. And who will share? Please tell me, guys. Anyone? Yes, please, Lata. Yes. Yeah, you can share the screen. So taking initiative is really good. Okay. So yes.
Sir, can you please share the question in the chat box?
Okay, sure. Okay, so here is the question, and copy this question and keep it on ideally. Uh, okay, one request to you, Lata. Whatever you are writing, please try to explain it also. Because those
Okay, sir.
see your screen, other students also watching. So if you will explain little bit, so it will be better.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
I'm taking multiple arguments from functions, but I just want to add only two arguments, first and second. So I have taken
Index, right?
I choose yes, sir.
Yes.
I'm calling them with indexing,
Mhm.
and now I'm calling the function with multiple arguments. Maybe. I just forgot to print. Oh.
Okay, so we are getting some. Okay, so one more. Let's modify this question a little bit more. Let make it more interesting. Okay. Whatever parameters you are giving, whatever argument you are giving to this function sum, just sum all the numbers, whatever is there in the parameters. Add all the parameters.
Tough.
Okay, this is the question. I've sent it in chat. I've shared it in chat. You can check. Try to avoid sum here because sum I think there is a keyword in Python also. Like sum is a predefined function also. So try to keep here s or add. Yes, that is good.
Yes. I just used to loop every iteration and then add everything and then return the sums.
Is it giving the output?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, show me once. Okay, so we are getting output. All right. Just open the IDE screen. Can you pass here like comma 4 comma a as a string?
It gives errors, sir.
Like b, right? B also. Yeah, write some string argument as well. Okay, so now what we have to do? We have to filter out the integers value.
Okay, sir.
Yes, very nice approach you are following. Impressive.
But sir, if I have to add 8 or not, sir?
You have to add this 8. Okay, so what it's saying? Int object has no.
Has no attribute each digit.
Okay, just check once. Show the code. Okay, see what happening here basically. First time, what is the I value? I value is 1. 1 is what type? Integer type. Then if you will convert this into the, okay, is it giving?
Yes, sir.
Okay, very nice. So now you also explain this code. Actually, you have written very nice code. Okay, and this is really appreciable. But I think most like some student will be confused with this code. So could you please make it a little easy for others also? Like what approach you followed? Okay, so don't be hesitate, don't be nervous. Okay, just simply tell. Okay, and if anyone have any question, any issue to understand any point of line, you can ask Lata directly. Getting me, guys? Am I audible?
Yes, sir.
What about others? Where are you guys?
Audible, sir.
Okay, so do you want to ask anything in this question, in this program?
No, sir. Understood.
Understood. Okay, why we are using this if stri? Can you tell me, Sai Lakshmi? Why we are typecasting it? Why typecasting is required here? Str then int.
If anything that is in string is a digit, it can add that too. That is why we are using stri.
No, see, we have integer. Then why we are converting that integer into string? Because we have to add integers, no? But why we are converting that first number is what is string? Why we are converting it? Any idea? Anyone? Juberia?
Can you repeat that question again? What you asked?
Okay, my question is, we are passing here in sum, we are passing argument as 1, 2, and 3, which are integers type. Okay, so we are adding the numbers. When we are adding two integers, then why we are, see, we already have integers value, then why we are converting our integers into string? Why we are not directly adding it? This is my question.
Because sir, we have few integer type questions and few string type questions. So
Okay.
compiler cannot add two types of digits. So we are converting everything into string and we are adding everything.
Okay. All right. Okay. Makes sense. Okay, Lata, would you please explain it one more time in easy way? What happening here?
Yes. Yes, sir. Each digit function does not work on integers, sir. So we use string.
Yes, is-digit function doesn't work on
Collection
integers. Okay, it works on collection data types. It doesn't work
collection
on
data.
scalar data type. Okay, so that's why we are making this one as a collection. Collection means we are converting it into what? A string. A string is what? A collection. But right now, one is what? Integer, which is not a collection. So it will give error. So that's why she converted that one means first value of I into a string, and as one is a string now, so we can check is digit. So it is digit, one is what? Digit. Okay, so it will give true. If it is true, just convert a string into what? Integer, and add this. Okay, and the remaining do the same process with all the elements. See, this 8 is already in a string. So what will happen if you will convert into a string? So it will be a string only. A string to string is what? A string, right? So it will be a string. And this, we have this like character as well. So when you check is digit, when you check is digit with last value of I, so it will give what? It will give false. Okay, if it is false, then dot add, because we cannot add the characters. Okay, very nice. Can you please share this code in chat box as well?
Yes.
Okay, so thank you, Lata. You can stop sharing. Okay. Let me share my screen now. I think it is not coming properly here. Let me just. Okay. So this is what? Add all the arguments. Add return sum. Only add digits type of values. Okay. So this is very nice program. Okay. So next. Okay. So next question is, write a program write a program to check which argument is maximum. Who will write this code? Anyone here want to try this? We already have written the logic for this, but with arguments we are doing, so this is little new. So who can do this? Anyone want to try? See, if you will try, it doesn't mean you will only use your brain. You can ask others also if you will start. But the thing is, if you will take initiatives, then other will also will be able to help you. Okay, if you will not take initiative, then you will feel like this problem is very hard. So if I will solve this problem, So I will learn. If you will solve this problem, you will learn. So that's why like active learning is required. Who will share? Who will solve this question? Again, Lata. What about others? You don't want to try, guys? Okay, yes, Lata, please share the screen. I will appreciate your enthusiasm. Yes, kindly share the screen. So what you are doing in starting, how you will approach this problem?
I will take the inputs and then I will check the maximum values.
Okay, so means you are creating function first.
Yes.
Okay.
So can I use multiple inputs, multiple arguments, or fixed arguments, sir?
The topic is basically variable length argument. So means it's better if
Yes.
you will
Fine.
take example of multiple arguments.
Yes, sir. Tough one. 0.
Okay, say in range start with 0, right?
Oh, len of n. Yes.
Okay, so the biggest argument is what? 20. So it is displaying maximum value is 20. Yes, very nice. Wonderful. Yes, you can stop sharing now. Okay, so let me give little explanation also, otherwise you may little confuse. Okay, so what we have to do, basically we have to create one function. Okay, and for example I'm writing function name is fun. Okay, so this is a regular function. So in order to make it variable length, which will take multiple arguments, we need to keep here a star. Okay, okay, first we need to put a star, and then we will write like value, or for example number I'm writing. Okay, I'm not writing any logic right now. Okay, there is no logic inside this. So we will call this function. We are calling function by passing these elements, right? And again I'm calling this function by passing these elements. Okay. Again I'm calling function by passing this element. Again I'm calling by passing these elements. I have to find the maximum. So what we have to do, see this, all the arguments will received by this num. Okay, now what we have to do, first we need to take this element. Okay, suppose see this function having one argument only. Look at here, this function is having only one argument. So if function is having one argument, so which one is one, which one is largest? So that element is only largest because there is no comparison. So for such elements, can we write here like large or largest? Largest is equals to, can we write here num comma 0? So this is how we will get first, suppose this is what, first element, so this is how we will get one largest. After that what we need to do, suppose other than this function, if we don't if we talk about this function, we have more than one argument, so we have to visit all the elements. If a function having more than arguments, so we need to visit other arguments also. So in order to visiting, what we will do, we will create one for loop. Okay, and we will visit each element by its index. So I'm creating here variable what, index, in range. Okay, range means we have to generate indexes from 0 to n minus 1. Okay, so here we will write the length of what, number. Okay, because this number is what, nothing but it is tuple which is containing multiple values. So this is how it will give the like what we can say length. Suppose how many elements are there, 2 4 and 5, total 5 elements are there. Okay, so if this loop will start with 0, okay, and then it will end with 4, so means how many total iterations we have, 5. Okay, because it is starting with 0. So like that we have to do. Next, what we have to do, we have to check if okay, if number, whatever number is there, okay, no matter this number or any number, is this number means the index, number index. Okay, now if you will write the number and you will mention the index value also, index number also, so it will identify that element. And after that we are checking whether is it greater than largest, is it greater than largest. If it is true, then largest is no more largest. So we will change the largest. So largest will become now num index. Okay. So this is the logic simply. And in last we will return what? Largest. Okay. If we are returning it, so it will bring some result. I'm storing in R1 and I'm printing. Okay. Max is what? R1. Correct? And for this, we are storing this result into R2. Right? Print. What is the maximum for this? whatever function will return, that will be the maximum. R2, right? And for this function, print max. And what's the maximum? Let's store the result inside a variable called R3, right? R3 is there. Okay. Now what about this? Let's do same thing here also. So this is what R4. Print maximum is what? R4. Okay. So like that we can identify maximum. Now let's check whether it's really working or not. So it is giving the maximum elements. Are you guys understanding this logic? For comparison purpose, no matter what elements we have, we will consider that first index element is maximum. Then what we will do, compare with the index value and the largest value. If number element is greater than, for example, when the index value will 2 means for 20, this largest will be small. Okay, so number will become maximum. So that's why we will store the maximum value inside the largest. Okay, for the next comparison purpose. Are you understanding this? Or more explanation
Sir, I'm
required?
confused in return part.
Return part. See, each time we are changing the largest value. Each time reassigning. Okay, largest value or reassigning value in largest. Okay, so each time whenever an element is coming, whenever this condition is true, we are changing the largest value. Initially, what is the largest value for this function? The largest value for this function here, it is what? 10. Okay, so when this condition will true, okay, suppose num index is what? 20. So 20 is greater than 10 because largest value is what? 10. So that is true. So largest is no more largest. Then make largest is what? Num index means make it 20. So it is what? 20 kind of. You can consider it is 20. Okay. But actually here it will not be 20, but largest value will be 20. And in last we are returning the last value. Okay, last assigned value inside the largest, that value we are returning. Okay, that is how we are getting the maximum. Okay, so how many values are there? 5 values are there. Okay, whenever this condition will true, largest value will change. And when this comparison will true, whenever larger is smaller than the number element. Okay, any question? Any question, guys?
Sir, how this code run in R2 and R3 and R4, which is greater?
Okay, are you getting this? Are you getting this? How it is working?
Yes, I'm
Okay,
getting it.
what about this? 10 and 1000. Which one is greater?
1000.
Okay, let me explain you. Okay, so this 10 and this 1000 will store inside this variable. Like how? Like 10 comma 1000. Okay. After that we are storing num0 position element inside the largest. So what is the largest value? It is 10. Okay. And we are creating one for loop index in range. So first what it will produce 0. Okay, index value will be 0. So num0 index. Num0 index means 10 and greater than largest. What is the largest value? Which is 10. So 10 is larger than 10. So condition is false. If condition false, the value will not change. Getting this line? Now the index value will become 1. Index value will become 1. Okay. So number index 1. So what is the 1 index? This value is on 1 index. Okay. So this value is greater than largest. What is the largest value? Largest value is 10. So obviously 1000 is greater than 10. So the condition is true. So now the largest value will reinitialized by the number value. Number value is what? 1000. And this 1000 will store inside what? Largest. Okay, so we have only two variables. So finally, what is the largest value? 1000. What it will return? 1000. Here it will return. It will print what? 1000. Getting, guys?
Yes, sir.
So this is how it is working. Okay, so it is returning what? 1000. Okay. So we can say a function with variable length argument, it can receive one argument or more than one argument. A function with variable length argument or parameter can receive can receive one or more than one.
Sir, your audio and video are not clear.
Is it clear?
The screen is lagging.
Okay, I can't do anything because today there is a internet issue from the morning since morning. Okay, so is it audible, guys? Please come. Is it also audible? Okay, I will provide recording also if somehow you are not able to listening or breaking voices breaking, so you can refer the recording as well, right? So okay, try to cooperate. Okay, so what I'm saying, a function with variable length argument or parameter can receive one or more than one argument. Suppose this is what? Variable length argument. Okay, I'm creating another function v5 def fun. Okay, I'm creating variable length argument. Okay, and print v. Okay, now I am calling this function. Can I call this function now? Will it give any error? Will it give any error?
No, sir.
It will not give any error. Okay, so we can say a function with variable length argument or parameter can receive one or more than one argument or even zero arguments. Argument also it can receive. Okay, so let's see what will be the output. So it is what? Empty parenthesis it is showing. So getting everyone, variable length argument can receive one argument, more than one argument, or zero argument. Understood, guys? And I
Yes, sir.
think that's all for today. So everyone, please practice this code. Okay, you can write different programs also similar to this, so it's similar to this topic, and definitely I will appreciate if you will give your own input as well. Okay, so the thing is, what you have to do, you have to write the program related to variable length, and you have to show me, and how I will show your code. So you have to comment, you have to put the like your code in the videos comment. Okay, I will share you the recording, so in the comment of the video you have to put the code, and I will check your code from there. Okay, so I will appreciate if you will create at least 5 program on this topic, no matter how much complex program you are creating or how much easy program you are creating. The thing is, the program should be related to variable length arguments. This is how we will get good understanding of this topic by solving the coding problems. Getting everyone? All right, any doubt, any question, anyone?
Sir, I want to ask Lata to share the program which she wrote, second program, maximum numbers.
Yes, yes, you want to ask something? Sailakshmi, can you please repeat what you said?
I asked if Lata can share the code of maximum numbers
Okay.
in chat box.
Okay, Lata, could you please share the code, your code in chat box? Okay, okay, she's sharing.
Sai Lakshmi, I have shared the code.
Thank you.
Okay, did you get the code, Sailakshmi?
Yes, sir.
Okay, and this is your assignment, guys. Okay. So you have to submit 5 programs related to variable length topic. All right, so thank you.
Sir,
Yes, yes.
sir, one question.
Yes, please ask.
You discussed previously programs like 100 programs or something. Can you share that programs in group?
Okay, that previous program which I used to upload on GitHub.
In GitHub, I think.
Okay, okay.
Yes.
So I will share the GitHub link in your like group, and you can access those programs as well. Okay. Anything else?
No, sir, thank you.
All right. Good night, guys. Good night, everyone.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome.